Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and watching this video. Today, we're going to talk about how to buy a home with no money down. Super excited to tell you guys all about this. But before I do, number one, I have a phone number. I want you to give me a call. Call me anytime. My phone number is going to be on this page right now. Ta-da, there's my phone number. And call me anytime with any questions about any mortgage loans you have. I'd love to visit with you personally. Number two, make sure you check out all the information below in the description of this video. I've got all kinds of links to awesome videos. And check out my page, subscribe. It's all right here for you. Lots of information regarding mortgage lending, and any questions you have, happy to answer them. So let's get started. How to buy a home with no money down. So let's start with the easiest one, or the most self-explanatory one, which is VA. So if you're a veteran and you qualify for veteran benefits, that's the key. Now, I'm a veteran as well. I'm a prior service military guy. Love working with my veterans. You've got to have your veteran benefits. And so the way that you know as a veteran, if you have your veteran benefits, is you can get your DD-214. You can go on va.gov and you're going to look for what's called a certificate of eligibility. That certificate of eligibility is going to tell you how much you're eligible for on your VA benefits. And so you've got to have that eligibility in order to use it to buy a home using a VA loan. The benefits of buying a home using your VA loan is, number one, there's no down payment required, which is awesome. If you have VA disability, VA just waived the VA funding fee if you have any disability. So that's a beautiful thing because that has not always been the case. And then the third and final thing is there's a lot more flexibility on loan amounts with VA loans. So you're not capped on conventional loan amounts. You can do a VA jumbo loan and still do 100% financing. It is a great product. It's one of my favorite products to work with because every time I work with a VA loan, guess what? I'm working with a veteran. And so if you need more information on VA loans, reach out. Let's talk about it because there's different strategies with VA loans and we need to analyze a couple of things to make sure that you're getting the best one for your specific situation. So number one was VA loans. Number two, USDA home loans. So USDA is designed to work in rural areas. So rural being less than 10,000 people. But here's the deal. You can check USDA eligibility anywhere that you happen to be in the country. So there is a website. So the easiest way for you to find the website, and I'll post it in the comment section below too, so you guys have it, the link, and I'll label it as USDA eligibility website. If you Google search USDA property eligibility, the first one that comes up is a .gov website. That's the one. You're going to click a disclaimer that says, hey, look, this may not be accurate. And then you're going to plug in your address and it's going to come up with a map. And that map is color coded between you can get a USDA loan and you cannot get a USDA loan. So that's the easiest way first. If you've got a home that you're really interested in, you want to search it and see if the house is in a USDA eligible area. If it is, excuse me, I keep clearing my throat, I'm sorry. If it is, USDA is 100% financing loan. You don't have to have perfect credit. There are debt to income ratio requirements. It does have to qualify for what's called automated approval. And USDA uses a program called GUS. And that GUS automated approval system is the key to qualify for USDA, but 100% financing. The other beautiful thing about USDA and VA is the seller is allowed to pay your closing costs, or the majority of your closing costs, as long as you build that into your purchase contract. It's a conversation we need to have so I can explain that a little bit better to you. Just understand, if you make an offer on a home and you want the seller to pay those closing costs, you can visit with your agent as well and help build those into the contract. USDA and VA both allow that. And so both fantastic programs. We do them all the time. And again, they're both 100% financing. Okay, let's go to the third option. So the third option is down payment assistance programs. Now, there's several different variations of down payment assistance programs. We'll talk about kind of three of the main ones. So down payment assistance is exactly what it sounds like. They're going to give you money to cover down payment. So you can do a 3, 4, or 5% down payment assistance program. So as an example, if you wanted to get an FHA loan, FHA requires a 3.5% down payment. So you could use, say, for example, TSHAC, which is a down payment assistance program in Texas, and you could choose between 3%, 4%, or 5% down payment assistance. So remember, it requires a 3.5% down on FHA. So you could choose a 5% down payment assistance program and still have 1.5% left over to help cover some of your closing costs. So really cool product. And again, get you in with no money down. So 3 of the more popular down payment assistance programs, and these are in Texas. Every state has some of their own proprietary down payment assistance programs. So just remember that as you're looking in whatever state you're in. I'm talking about Texas today. So Texas State Affordable Housing Corporation is TSHAC. It's a really popular one. Number 2 is Seth. And number 3 is Genoa Funds. Those are all fantastic down payment assistance programs. And guess what? One of those down payment assistance program has no income limits. And so there are options there for you to cover your down payment, even though you make more money than is allowed on the down payment assistance program. So that's great news for you. But the benefit you have is you can do a down payment assistance program on VA, and instead of covering the down, it would cover the closing costs. It can be done on conventional and cover down payment and or closing costs. It can be done on FHA, cover down payment and or closing costs. It can even be done on USDA occasionally to cover to cover closing costs. So you have lots of different options there in regards to down payment assistance programs. And 3 is all that I'm talking about right now. There's a multitude of down payment assistance programs, but just realize if you have pretty reasonable credit and you are in a situation where you need down payment assistance, it is available to you. And we look at that from a specific loan application process because you may qualify for TSHAC, but not for Seth. And so, or maybe you qualify for all 3 and we want to look at one because it's a better situation for you and your family. Regardless, I've just given you 3 ways to qualify with no money out of pocket to buy a mortgage and to get a mortgage on a home that you want to buy. So don't be discouraged that you may not have 20% down because you're not required to put 20% down at all, right? 100% financing does exist. So do me a favor, before you finish watching this video, look below, look at the other videos I put together. There's a couple things you need to look for on those videos to make sure that you're getting prepared and you're getting your stuff in order to be able to buy a home. One of those is the Golden Ticket Loan. It's a really cool loan product. So watch that video for sure. And then FHA loans are down there. Conventional loans are down there. Watch those videos and get more information on those individual products. Don't forget to subscribe, like the channel. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for dealing with my throat clearing and everything else tonight. And I hope this was beneficial for you. Have a great time. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.